Hello everyone, our today's topic of the video is infection and diabetes. People with diabetes are more susceptible to developing infection because the increased blood sugar level can weaken the patient's immune system and the defense power. If the diabetes has become severe or the patient has developed diabetes complication like nerve damage and blood pressure problem, then the risk of developing other infection in the body further increases. In this video, I will tell you about why are people with diabetes more prone to infection, what are the infections that develop in diabetics, why are these infections risky for diabetic patients, what are the symptoms of such infections, how to prevent these infections in diabetics. How is the diagnosis and treatment of these infections done? So let us begin with the first aspect. Why are people with diabetes are more prone to infection? The increased blood sugar level in diabetes can weaken the immune system. Usually when we get an infection, the white blood cells present in the blood come to the site of infection to kill the microorganisms and heal the infected area. In diabetes, the blood supply becomes weak and often cannot reach the area of infection. That causes the infection to grow and diabetes find it hard to heal the wounds. People are curious to know about the infection that develop in diabetics, so let us know about them. What are the infections that developed in diabetics? If you have diabetes, you are especially prone to foot infection, yeast infection, urinary infection and surgical site infection. Let's talk about foot infection. People with diabetes are at a high risk of infection and wounds in the leg, which is also known as diabetic foot. This happens due to low blood flow and nerve damage in the limbs. If these infections are not treated in the early stages, these can turn into ulcer and may need amputation. Another is urinary tract infection. People with diabetes are more prone to UTIs caused by germs like Escherichia coli, Enterococcus and yeast like Candida. Uncontrolled diabetes can cause yeast infection that interfere the fighting action of white blood cells. Why are infections risky for diabetic patients? As I said earlier, people with diabetes have weak immune system and wounds are way too hard to heal. So the infection that was minor ones can affect the person severely. Studies have shown that even those who have minimum raised blood sugar level experience worse outcome with infections. However, infections in diabetes do not increase the mortality rate, but wounds take relatively longer time to heal. Let us now learn about the symptoms of these infections in diabetes. What are the symptoms of these infections? People with diabetes should pay constant attention to any changes in their body that could hint as an infection. The symptoms of infection in diabetes could be skin rash, pain, redness or swelling, wound or cut that won't heal, throat problem like sore throat, scratchy throat or pain in the throat, vaginal itching, painful or frequent urination, foul smelling pee. If you notice any of these symptoms, consult a doctor as soon as possible. Now, how to prevent these infections? The most important thing you can do to avoid such infection is to act carefully. You have to keep your blood sugar levels normal without saying. Take medication as prescribed by a doctor and maintain good personal hygiene. For preventing the infection in feet, you should always wear footwear even at home or at least wear socks. Avoid any minor burns, keep the house clean so you don't run into any stuff that cause blister, cuts or sores. You have to examine your feet daily to disallow an infection to develop because these are the minor cuts that turn into ulcerated infection. Maintain urinary hygiene, especially women, so you can prevent or minimize the possibility of urinary tract infection. This includes keeping the toilet clean, regular emptying of the bladder and the nutritious fluid intake. Yeast infection can be prevented by good vaginal care. You can eat active culturals such as yogurt containing acidophilus and avoid spermicides for keeping the yeast infection away. How is the diagnosis and treatment of these infections done? Your healthcare provider may perform one or more tests to diagnose infection, including blood test, microscopic examination of secretions, urine dipstick test, X-rays and physical examination. They may prescribe oral or topical antibiotics to treat some infection. Most important measure is to careful blood sugar control during any infection to promote healing and prevent further complication related to the infection. I hope you find this video informative. Please like and share the video. Also subscribe to our channel for more such informative videos. Thank you.